Look at this amazing day. I love the UK. It's almost rhyming, yeah? Amazing day, loving the UK. Yes, and this video is about why I think the UK is the greatest country, well, in Europe for sure. Because I lived all over Europe and I can compare it. I was born in Russia, but I grew up in Denmark, where I lived 17 years. I lived in Germany, I lived in Switzerland, I lived in France, I lived in the UK for 10 years. I've left the UK 4 years ago and I just came back. And here are my reasons for coming back. Okay, first of all, what I've noticed when I came to the UK the first time was that the mood of people was very positive. People were positive. Much more positive than they were in Germany, for example, in northern Germany, where I used to be. Everybody has a face there, you know. No one lets you go in traffic. People will block you. Where here, everybody is very polite. The politest drivers on the road I've experienced is in the UK. Of course, there is road rage everywhere. Yeah, it happens. I witnessed that too. But still, out of all the countries here, this is really the best. So my other reasons is that everything which I consider of success, my personal success within career, the stuff that I do with breath work, my awakening happened here. I got my diagnosis in the hospital of the medical, the health issue that I've had happened here thanks to the wonderful NHS. I think the NHS is the best out of all countries, really. So for me, that is one of the main reasons that I came back, because I thought, okay, I've tried everywhere. I tried to settle in Ukraine. The war broke out, didn't work out there. Then I've been all over the world and tried different places like Mexico and Bali, because I work within the breath work and the spiritual sector. So I thought, yeah, those must be the places. But you know what? It doesn't work like that. And it's not only for me, but okay, I am talking about my experience. The thing is, subconsciously, the body knows how it felt where and what happened where. Do you know what I mean? So I thought that this is where I've been strongest. So this is where I might continue to be strongest. And that's exactly how I feel right now when I came back. So the other things which I find the best out of all European countries, for example, if you're into cars or bikes, you know, the way the DVLA works, the way that you can just send the V5 and get it, and you can just be on the road quickly. There's no other European countries where you can do it so fast. I mean, okay, in Germany you can go and you can, you change the number plates and all of that, but it's too complicated. The UK is much simpler. Also, the way the proof of address works, the postcode system, which you can just, it's only, I mean, yeah, in the US they've got something similar, but I'm talking about Europe, and here is, the way it's designed is just genius, brilliant. It works so quick. The direct debit schemes, yeah, okay, maybe that's not the best example, but I still think that it works quite well. It's very simple, everything is simple, and also I've noticed that there is really less bureaucracy. I mean, if you compare France and Germany, there is no bureaucracy in the UK. But I think most importantly, what I really love about the UK is actually the politeness. The people are so friendly, so polite. Everybody says hello. For example, if you walk in Russia, no one says hello to you. If you smile, people think that you're gay. If you say hello, people look weird at you. And I really like it here, that people are just so friendly and you can actually start a chat with anyone. I like to talk. Okay, maybe it's just me. But this is one of the major reasons. And there's some pretty hot girls here, look. I mean, here. There they go. Not everywhere in the UK, but where I am, definitely. Anyway, so it's just that, right now everybody's leaving. Yeah, I do get it that because of the new government, because of the new laws, especially the non-domicile thingy that happened, that many wealthy people are leaving. And that's terrible. I think that's terrible for the UK, because the UK needs wealthy people, because hey, they spend and make the economy go round. If you are a normal person just like me and you want to leave because you think it's bad, the thing is, if you leave, who's gonna make it great? UK is the most mature democracy in the world, probably, and only the people can have a real impact on what's going on here. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that one of my main reasons also for coming back, because I've been looking at videos on what's going on. You know, it hurts me that it's gotten so far, and what's happening in the UK, and I want to make an impact. And I thought, how can I do that? Well, the only way that I can do it is just, you know, spread positivity. I mean, find the positive things everywhere, because you can actually find them in any situation, in anything, and raise the vibration. You know, raise the mood, keep up the good mood, because that's what we need. Because the negativity, you know, it spreads quickly. It spreads much quicker than positivity does, unfortunately. So if you like what you hear, or if you don't like what you hear, it would be great to have a comment from you, and a like and a follow, because it helps the channel grow. It motivates me to come up with more content, and any ideas are also welcome, and I really appreciate for your view and your activity here. Okay, stay tuned, and I will see you soon.